going on YouTube? Welcome back to Show and Tech. So if the leaks are true, then at the March Apple event, they're going to announce the new Apple AirPods Generation 3s. Now, knowing what I know, there's going to be a lot of upset Apple fans out there. While me personally, I really like the design and the silhouette of the Apple AirPods Pro. I know that most Apple users that I've spoken to at least definitely prefer the design of the Gen 1 and Gen 2 and absolutely despise the look and the feel of the AirPods Pro. So based on what we know and based on what we've seen with the leaks, the Gen 3s are going to basically steal the design of the AirPods Pro with some minor changes. So number one, the stocks on the earbuds are going to be a little bit shorter than we're used to seeing on the AirPods Pro. And again, based on the fact that the stocks of the Gen 1 and Gen 2 are much longer, I definitely see some people having issue with that. Number two, these guys are going to have a much smaller case. And while I've never had an issue with the battery life of the AirPods Pro case or its pocketability, if that's even a word, it's very interesting to me that they're going to take a shot and slim this case down. So it's going to be slimmer, it's going to be smaller. They've done so by reducing the size of the components on the inside. And for me, my only major concern with that is, what is the battery life going to be like? And it's kind of got me feeling that this whole choice of making the case smaller is more so a perceived obsolescence thing than it is a necessity thing. And if you don't know what perceived obsolescence is, it just means that you are changing the design of something so that when someone looks at it from the outside, they can tell that it's the newest version, which makes all of the older versions obsolete. So perceived obsolescence. But all that aside, there's four major reasons why I'm very excited about this new design. So starting off with reason number one is the fact that they've got that same air vent technology as the AirPods Pro. And it's actually surprising to me that most companies still haven't followed suit with this. So if you've never used the AirPods Pro, what the air vent does is it equalizes the pressure between the inside of your ear and your outside environment, so you don't get that plugged up feeling while you're wearing the earbuds. Reason number two is that they've gotten rid of the touch sensors. So if you follow the channel for any length of time and looked at any of my earbuds reviews, you know that I absolutely despise touch sensors. With the AirPods Pro, they have the capacitive touch, so you're able to squeeze on the stem of the earbuds. It has that audio feedback on the inside, so you know that you've actually input a command. So by following the design of the AirPods Pro, they've now introduced that same capacitive touch to the Gen 3s based on the leaks, and I think that that's going to make a lot of people happy in terms of being able to control and manipulate their music, phone calls, etc. So reason number three is that they're supposed to have the spatial audio, which is my favorite feature of not only the AirPods Pro, but also the AirPods Max. So it gives you that feeling of sitting in the center of a theater or sitting in the center of your entertainment room with a full surround sound system going on around you. And it actually sounds really good. And finally, as you could expect, because these aren't the Pro version, they're not going to have active noise canceling and they're not going to have the transparency mode, because both those things run off of the same sort of technology. So using those microphones to pick up and block out frequencies, and then also using those same mics to have sounds from the outside pass through to your ears. By taking out one of them, you have to take out both. They're kind of mutually exclusive. So while it's unfortunate that the transparency mode is being lost, I prefer that more so than the ANC, to be honest. I totally understand why it is that they're not going to include that in the Gen 3. There just wouldn't be any difference between these guys here and the AirPods Pro if they put that technology in. All that to me is worth $150 if that price ends up being correct. I think that it's an excellent start point to get you into the Apple ecosystem for those of you who might be interested, or anyone who's kind of been interested in the AirPods Pro but didn't want to shell out that huge price tag. Now you're able to get all of the best features from it at a much lower price with an updated and smaller design. But let me know, how do you guys feel about a slimmed down, stripped down, half price version of the AirPods Pro? Is it something that you're looking forward to? Would you pick it up at a price of $150? Let's keep the discussion going down low. I'm super excited to hear what you guys think and super excited to see what Apple unveils at their March event. If you found this video interesting or useful at all, please feel free to drop a thumbs up, thumbs down, and a sub if you want to come back. Us small channels, we absolutely need love too. Actually, one more thing before I forget, I've actually started a Patreon for the channel, and while I haven't set up all the tiers and all of those fancy things just yet, I just want to let you guys know that it is launched. So if you want to support the channel in that way, please feel free to do so. All the money just goes straight back into the channel. So upgrading gear, helping me buy the products that I review on the channel, because iPads and all these things are pretty expensive. And I'd love to continue to increase the production value on the channel so that I can keep bringing you guys great videos. But anyways, that's it for me. Much love as always. Throwing up 2 of them. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.